This is Susan Bradley for CSO Online. Recently, the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency released several documents with recommendations for their federal agencies. One such release included the topic of securing web browsers and defending against malvertising. As we enter the era of more and more cloud computing and the removal of Adobe Flash from our browsers, we need to step back, reevaluate our needs for what is starting to be our portal to more and more technology. As noted on the CSA site, browsers first and foremost are how we interact with the internet. In the past, we used to install multiple browsers on our system. Starting with the baseline of Internet Explorer, we'd layer on Chrome, possibly Firefox, and now we have Edge. And mind you, we have New Edge, which is based on the Chromium code. And I hope you're in the process of removing Flash from your environment and also standardizing on Chrome or Edge. And Edge in particular has new settings and group policy settings that you can use to deploy them in your network. I would also recommend that you download and review the Microsoft Security Compliance Toolkit. Specifically, there's a section in there that covers Microsoft Edge 85. And you want to go ahead and download that and open it up. Now, one of the sections I'd really like you to focus on is the section of extensions. Because of the way both Chrome and Edge are built, they rely on extensions to add flexibility and additional functions. That's also a way that malicious users can insert things into your browser. So you want to make sure that if you are a very locked down environment, that you review the extension configuration settings. You may want to even specifically set what extensions can and cannot be installed. So review that section and determine what you want to do in your environment. Do you want to be somewhat flexible? Can you be flexible? Or do you want to make it very locked down and only have certain extensions installed? Another key setting to look at is Smart Screen settings. Whether or not you want to configure it and to block potentially unwanted apps, configure the list of domains for which Defender won't trigger warnings, or prevent bypassing it. Again, review those settings for your environment and determine if you need to set specific ways that your network will use these settings. To get the policy files for Edge for Business, you want to make sure you go to the Edge for Business page, and the trick is to pick the channel version, the platform, and then it lights up the Get Policy Files section, so you can then download it and use it for group policy in your environment. Another technology you can investigate is browser isolation. And I don't mean isolating it on your workstation. I literally mean totally isolating that browser from anything else in your environment. And these are cloud-based or remote server-based technologies, where you actually have a site that someone goes to and they browse through that. So it's totally air-gapped from your environment. If you have this extreme need for a totally isolated browser, there's several vendors out there. WebGap is one. Authenticate is another one. There's many out there in the environment you can look at. Again, if your need is for a totally isolated, totally air-gapped browser environment, there's options out there. Browsing is such a key need and a key way that attackers come into us. You want to make sure that you take the time to investigate your options. Until next time, make sure you check out all the technology topics out on the IDG Tech Talk YouTube channel. Until next time, stay safe, stay secure. This is Susan Bradley for CSO Online.